Hi everybody, Rick Mast here for the Rick Mast Show on the Kenny Wallace platform. Going to drop a little clip here. You know, Charlie and I, when we do our show each week on a podcast, we do a section called What's Pissing Rick Mast Off Today, right? And last week, you know, I was so happy, nothing really had me upset. But I am pissed off today, and I'm going to tell you about it. And this involves John Force. I was going to put out a little something about John the time he and I judged a beauty contest and a couple other things, but I decided to wait until we knew John was in the clear and, you know, he's going to be okay and information on him comes out and all that. Well, you know, that hasn't happened yet, so, you know, we'll wait on that. But I've got a message at the end of this video for a few of you folks here on social media. John Force is one of their competitors, top competitors, called him he's their Richard Petty, right? He is John Force's NHRA's Richard Petty, 75 years old, tough, gruff, come from nothing, made it. You know, everybody loves John Force. The media deal the way he does, the fans, the way he carries on, the way he's built his legacy in NHRA and the things he's done, right? He's 75 years old, you know, and to me, being 75 years old and strapping down in that 11,000-pound controlled explosion, because let's face it, that's what those drag cars are right now. I remember back in the day when Snake was racing and he had Skoal as a sponsor with us and we'd be together and things. I know at that time he said we're like 4,000 horsepower. Well, now I understand they're 11,000 horsepower. So 11,000 horsepower on two little tiny tires, putting all that to the ground, basically it's just a controlled explosion. And things go wrong sometimes in those cars. You know, those guys have lost some drivers and guys have gotten hurt bad, right? So anyhow, here we got a 75-year-old man, well, not a man, but a hero to so many and a legend to so many, and out there doing his thing. I guess he was leading the points, and actually he won the race where he blew up and wrecked. So, you know, the guy still got it going on, and just so much respect for him from everybody in the race community, not just NHRA, but everybody in NASCAR. Everybody loves this guy, right? It's just the way it is. So people get on social media and they start questioning him. Why is he out there at 75 years of age driving a race car? And I have no problem with that. You know, if somebody wants to express that, yeah, that's a valid question. That's a real valid question. You know, 75 years old. I hope when I'm 75 years old that I can do the things he does, you know, and be out there in the middle of it. And I mean, that's a physical grind, what he does, a physical grind and a mental grind. But again, people talking about, you know, questioning his age and doing that stuff. But here's the message I have for some of you. And the message is, well, what makes this message? I've read on some social media platforms, the guy's 75 years old. He's out there doing what he shouldn't be doing, and what he got is what he deserved. Now, folks, John Force, they haven't put out a release. They're keeping it very tight-knit. We don't know if John's sitting there just getting healed up, you know, and everything's going to be okay. We don't know if John Force is fighting for his life. We don't know. We don't know if he's got a serious career-ending injury or an injury that'll maim him for the rest of his life. We don't know any of those things at this point, right? Or at least I don't, and they haven't put anything out about it. So anyhow, you got a man laying there possibly fighting for his life, possibly fighting for his career, possibly fighting for a good way of life. We don't know. And you've got these assholes on social media that are saying, in essence, a lot of worded it different, but basically he's an old man, he's 75 years old, he got what was coming to him. Now, what does that mean? He got what was coming to him, right? Are you with me, folks? Are you understanding where I'm going with this? It's a very, very short message that I have for all of you people that think that way and put it out that way. And I know on social media, there's so many comments like this that goes on all the time. And, 99.99% of the time, I pass them off. I look at them. I laugh at them. I'm like, what sorry lives you must lead to, to have those kind of thought processes. But anyhow, to shorten this thing up and make it sweet, for those of you that think that John Force got what was coming to him and you had to post that, look me in the eye, look Rick Master in the eye, and this is exactly for you, okay? Kiss my sorry ass and take that statement and stick it up your sorry ass. Case closed. Peace out.